Okay. Okay. Hey, make sure you pack bowls too with goblins, bro. That's really easy. Hey, this about to be a game of the year, bro. We're gonna be here to watch it. Bro, I paid that bitch. For who? I think I got Julio. What year I got Julio? Okay, see, I got Julio. I got some other names. I got Isaiah Simmons. I got some names.
There you whore.
Some names.
Macaroni. If you don't hurry up, I'm gonna throw something at you. Yeah, Rubio getting violent. Oh, he was doing that on purpose, huh?
Yeah, Dexter? Okay, you're doing it on purpose.
I got you. Yep.
Oh my god.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The tackle there by Brian Poole. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Here's Jackson. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Aside here in this first quarter. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Herbert off of play action. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Poole. And a great return as he takes us up just shy. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And he's going to go down. They send him back at the 42.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Who is it?
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And some space here. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Pierre Desir in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Got an open man. It's Rose. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
At the 36.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy.
Herbert has it knocked free. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
They'll run here with Raymond Calais. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the 1st.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Yeah, way better.
They run with Calais. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Yeah, like there'll be a certain objective they'll tell me I have to get. Some shit like that, and if I get it,
now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Never would I take a field goal on this little bum-ass little bitch.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert.
Fucking fell.
Back at the 22.
Got fucking jammed up.
Sure his presence is felt. Well, the D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they all go into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want, they go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it, got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
Fuck. Come on, snap the fucking ball, bitch. I hate when they do snap the fucking ball. You ain't gonna do shit.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Bell.
Bow.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Anthony Barr brought him down.
3rd and 2, Darnold. And he finds his man Griffin. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1.
What I had, he was supposed to be open. He was supposed to be open. Go was supposed to be open. But this mission is
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And that second hit can be harder than that first hit.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 40. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
I got my broadcast up, so like they, when he's on my broadcast, he'll hear me. But if I wasn't streaming right now, he'll hear me live. So if you go on YouTube right now and type in my name, you'll see it.
And Darnold just beating the play clock. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
One day I hope to get a call you from me.
First down throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Drag, you go you'll be gone. But you ran into the linebacker, and this game is updated, and they jam the fuck out of it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Darnold to throw again.
Go! Oh,
Complete to Herndon. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
1st and 10.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, Darnold. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
6 yards.
I love how Melvin Ingram plays the game with toughness and a motor that absolutely will not quit. Knows how to get around all types of obstacles to get to the quarterback. He's had at least 7 sacks a season, going back to 2015, and been a Pro Bowler for 3 straight years.
3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12.
Now they'll toss it to Bell running left. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
4th down.
Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. The kick by Maher is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go on? And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Pierre Desir. As he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. On first down, it's Bell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's second and inches at the 12-yard line.
Now Bell. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
And less than a yard.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Darnold on third down. A screen to Bell. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. They go play action here on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Second down and goal. Darnold. And he's in.
Man, fucking shit, bro.
From 8 yards out. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so, because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. That throw into the arms of Allen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another first and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Looking deep for Julio. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll run on first down. Bell. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
from the 16. Darnold. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
On for the extra point.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. On second down, here's Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Off the play fake. Herbert. Those passes intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus May with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Michael Badgley to kick off.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Returnable here for Davis. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
32-yard line.
On first down, it's Bell, and he'll get this only up to about the 35.
26.
A gain of 3, second down.
Isaiah Simmons on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go again with Bell. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's a man who's now third all-time in rush yards, Frank Gore. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 19 and a first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
The ball carrier.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
2nd and 8. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Got him in. It's Breshad Perriman. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Geno Atkins got home that time.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
To try again after the sack. Darnold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
A 53-yard attempt.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run on 1st down. Jackson. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
36-yard line.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
3rd and 1.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll set up the screen to Calais. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. They'll try and run it. And he will score. Touchdown. Justin Herbert, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
The 2-point conversion.
I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It was Anthony Barr that time who got in there and made the play. Again, it's Bell. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. A shotgun snap for Darnold. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for two. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Seems pretty obvious defensively. Key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
On 2nd and 7, Darnold. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Completion there to Brashad Perriman, and the best part of his game coming out of UCF, his ability to run. A sub-4.4 sprinter. They need him now in New York to replace speedster Robbie Anderson, who signed with Carolina. He's going to take over the outside vertical routes that Anderson provided, and they're hoping for big plays downfield.
On first down, Bell. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Past the 20. And all the way in Bell. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Brett Maher on.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep one, and that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for L.A. 47 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10. Once again from the 28. On the carry, it's Jackson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Herbert now. It's complete. Henry. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Henry. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have made this a 1-score game.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Now it's Herbert. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful.
Chargers 20.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Patrick Queen in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Airing one out for Crowder. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Derwin James with it back. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
A big spot for the rookie Herbert. In on the stop, Bradley McDougal. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of...
They'll run again with Jackson. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Herbert. He will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. C.J. Mosley able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
4th down.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for a 4th quarter lead. Badgley able to punch this one through. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads him into the end zone.
On 2nd down now, it's Bell. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now, after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Caught here by Griffin. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Darnold. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. 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 I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in the end zone. Scooped up by the Jets. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Well, security eluded him. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Simmons on the tackle.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now Darnold. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
And it's third down. Third and long.
On third down, here's Bell. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
Today's final.
He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Jets, it'll be a much happier locker room here as they get that first win after 5 straight losses to start the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.